What is actually inside your probiotic supplement? Australians spend nearly $2 billion every year on probiotics. Supplements, drinks, and fortified foods all promise billions of live bacteria to transform your gut health. But here is what the probiotic industry does not want you to know. Many probiotic products contain dead bacteria. The counts on the label are often inaccurate. Some popular probiotic drinks contain more sugar per milliliter than Coca-Cola. And the European Food Safety Authority has rejected most probiotic health claims for lack of evidence. I spent weeks researching the probiotic aisle, analysing ingredient lists, reviewing scientific studies, and what I discovered will change how you see these so-called health products. Let me take you through the worst offenders. Number 1. Yakult. Yakult is perhaps the most recognised probiotic brand in Australia. Those distinctive little bottles promise billions of beneficial bacteria. But the ingredient list tells a different story. The first ingredients are water, skimmed milk powder, then sugar, glucose fructose syrup, and dextrose. That is 3 different types of added sugar before you even get to the bacteria. A single 65 milliliter bottle of Yakult Original contains nearly 2.5 teaspoons of sugar. Per milliliter, Yakult contains approximately 38% more sugar than Coca-Cola. Your so-called health drink has a higher sugar concentration than soft drink. But the real problem is the bacteria count. Yakult contains only 1 probiotic strain. Just 1. Compare that to natural kefir, which contains up to 61 different strains of beneficial bacteria and yeasts. Research suggests diversity in probiotic intake is necessary for optimal gut health. Relying on a single strain may provide decreased benefits over time as your gut adapts. The European Food Safety Authority rejected Yakult's health claims. In 2010, an EFSA panel found claims that Yakult protects against diseases like the common cold were not supported by evidence. In 2013, the UK Advertising Standards Authority disallowed a Yakult advertisement for making unsubstantiated health claims. And Yakult has always been Japanese-owned. All profits flow back to Tokyo. You are paying premium prices for sugar water with 1 bacterial strain. Before we move on to the next brand, I want to extend an invitation to you. I know it is a lot of information to absorb. When I started researching this, I felt completely lost. So I started taking notes. Every brand I researched, every hidden trick on the labels I discovered, every safer alternative I found. Over time, this has become something I use every time I go shopping. Have you ever wished for a complete guide that tells you exactly what to buy and what to avoid? It exists, and I call it my secret Australian food survival guide. It covers all the aisles, all the product categories, the brands to avoid, and the ones worth supporting. If you want to take a look, I have left a link in the pinned comment and also a QR code on your screen. I do not know how long I will keep it there, but it has completely changed the way my family eats. So if it makes sense to you, I will be waiting for you at the special link. Now, let us get back to the video. Number 2, Swiss Probiotics. Swiss markets itself as a premium Australian brand. The packaging promises scientifically researched strains, but Swiss Probiotics typically contain only 3 strains. 3. Natural fermented foods contain dozens. And here is what most Australians do not know. Swiss was sold to Hong Kong-based Health and Happiness Group in 2015 for $1.67 billion. Your supposedly Australian probiotic sends its profits overseas. Number 3. Supermarket private label probiotics. Whether it is Woolworths, Coles, or IGA branded probiotics, these products share the same fundamental problem. They are contract manufactured by various companies, and contracts change frequently. The supermarkets demand the lowest possible price, which directly impacts quality. The real scandal is bacterial viability. The Therapeutic Goods Administration notes that it cannot be assumed the quantities of viable strains in a final product are the same as the quantities at input. Bacteria die during manufacturing, storage, and shipping. Storage is critical for probiotics. Many need refrigeration to maintain viability. How long did that supermarket probiotic sit in a warm warehouse before reaching the shelf? How long has it been sitting unrefrigerated in your cupboard? By the time you take that capsule, you might be swallowing expensive dead microorganisms. Number 4. LifeSpace Probiotics. LifeSpace is the market-leading brand in Chemist Warehouse. The marketing emphasises Australian quality and scientific research. In a study on probiotic preparations, only 5 out of 25 products contained the bacteria count claimed on the label in all tested batches. In 10 other products, the count depended on batch and storage temperature. In the remaining 10, all batches contained fewer bacteria than declared. You might be paying for 30 billion colony-forming units, but receiving a fraction of that. LifeSpace was sold to Chinese giant by Health in 2018 for $690 million. The profits now flow to China. Number 5. Blackmores Probiotics. Blackmores is Australia's largest supplement company, founded in 1932. Blackmores was acquired by Japanese beverage company Kirin Holdings in 2023 for $1.88 billion. Kirin is primarily a beer brewing company. Your Australian probiotics are now owned by a Japanese beer company, and Kirin has stated they want to use Blackmores to sell Japanese ingredients into Australian products. Number 6. Any probiotic with unproven claims. This is not about one brand. This is about an industry making promises the science does not support. The American Academy of Microbiology has stated that the quality of probiotics available to consumers worldwide is unreliable. One study tested 14 commercial probiotics and found only one contained the exact species listed on the label. Label claims are often inaccurate. Research from the Weizmann Institute demonstrated that probiotic supplementation following antibiotics was unsuccessful in restoring normal gut bacteria in the majority of subjects. In many cases, probiotics produce no results at all. Some research suggests that without proper intestinal motility, probiotic supplements may actually contribute to bacterial overgrowth in the small intestines, causing bloating. The science is not as settled as the marketing suggests, so what should you actually buy? First, make your own fermented foods. Homemade kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and fermented vegetables provide diverse probiotic strains at a fraction of supplement costs. Kefir contains up to 61 different beneficial strains. All you need for sauerkraut is a jar, water, salt, and vegetables. These traditional foods have been consumed for thousands of years. Your great-grandparents had better gut health eating fermented vegetables than you will ever get from expensive supplements. Second, Inner Health Plus by Ethical Nutrients. This is a genuinely Australian-owned brand founded in Brisbane. Their products contain clinically researched strains with 25 billion bacteria per dose and require refrigeration, indicating live bacteria that need proper storage. Third, look for quality indicators. Check for specific strain identification, not just species names. Lactobacillus rhamnosus GG is a researched strain. Just Lactobacillus rhamnosus could be anything. Verify the CFU count is guaranteed at expiry, not manufacture. Avoid products with excessive sugar or additives. Here is the bottom line. The probiotic industry has been exploiting Australian health consciousness for years. They charge premium prices for products containing dead bacteria. They use 1 to 3 strains when natural foods contain dozens. They add more sugar than soft drinks and call it healthy. They make claims the European Food Safety Authority has rejected. One strain when kefir has 61. Sugar as the third ingredient. Bacteria counts that do not match labels. Health claims rejected by regulators. Meanwhile, over $4 billion worth of Australian probiotic brands have been sold to foreign interests. Swiss was sold to Hong Kong, LifeSpace was sold to China, and Blackmores was sold to Japan. You are paying premium prices for foreign-owned products with questionable quality and unproven benefits. If this video helped you understand what is really in your probiotic, hit the like button and share it with your mates. Subscribe to Crisis Report Aussie so you do not miss our next investigation. Ring the notification bell. We expose the products companies do not want you to question. Drop a comment and tell me, have you noticed your probiotic is not working? I read every single comment. Your family deserves real probiotics with real live bacteria, not expensive capsules of dead microorganisms. Together, we are going to hold these companies accountable. Until next time.